Dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
it? What's up, Italian horror movie lovers, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Shatzer, and today I have a fantastically atmospheric film. It is Mario Bava's 1972 very cool flick. It is Barren Blood, and I'm ashamed to admit it, but this is the first time I've watched this one, and I absolutely loved it. But let's just get right into the review and just see all the greatness for ourselves. Here is Barren Blood. Barren Blood is a hauntingly atmospheric and beautifully crafted supernatural horror tale, directed by legendary Italian maestro Mario Bava, and performed by a respectable cast of actors and actresses, who all dive right into the demented material that Bava has dredged up. Sumptuously vibrant in visuals and splendidly gothic and brooding locations and sets, this gloriously creepy production has a visual palette that's to die for, and a potent atmosphere and stark cinematography that rivals some of Mario Bava's most accomplished works. Diabolic, mystifying, and delightfully violent, Barren Blood is a sadly forgotten Bava gem that definitely showcases the aspects of his work that all us genre lovers just can't get enough of. The film follows a curious young man named Peter Kleist, who travels to Austria in order to visit the castle of his murderous ancestor, Baron Otto von Kleist, to better understand his family's sordid and bloody past. Once there, he meets a beautiful young architect student named Ava Arnold, and his history professor uncle, Dr. Karl Hummel. But one night, while exploring the grounds of the castle, Peter and Ava unexpectedly read from an ancient parchment and resurrect the cruel and bloodthirsty Baron from the dead, allowing him to continue his lust for torture, death, and destruction. With the bodies piling up and their own lives in grave peril, can Peter, Ava, and Dr. Hummel find a way to stop this grotesque spirit from massacring any more innocents? Or has Barren Blood truly returned for good? In lively style and totally reckless abandon, the cast of Barren Blood is a genuinely sincere and remarkable one, with outstanding performances across the board which help this otherworldly feature feel more plausible and prescient within its vibrant and colorful fantasy-like cinematic world. From terrified damsels in distress to practical men of science and everything in between, the cast does a superb job in filling in the weird world of Barren Blood, as they guide us through this gothic tale of death and debauchery, with delightfully entertaining results. The brilliant personalities and panicked performers of this wicked flick are Antonio Cantafori as Peter Kleist, the inquisitive young man who is desperate to know more about his sordid family history; Joseph Cotton as both Baron Otto von Kleist and Alfred Becker, the cruel and malice-filled Baron, and the reincarnated wealthy aristocrat who seems obsessed with the Baron and his castle of death; Elke Sommer as Ava Arnold, a beautiful and dedicated architectural student trapped in a nightmare; Massimo Girardi as Dr. Karl Hummel, a practical history professor and uncle to Peter; Luciano Pigozzi as Fritz, a weird and deranged caretaker of the castle and human pincushion; Umberto Rajo as the inspector, a determined lawman tasked with solving this grisly ongoing crime; and finally Rada Razumov as Christina Hoffman, a local witch who has a score to settle with the Bloody Baron and will do anything to get her revenge. Sensational from top to bottom, The cast does wonderfully with Mario Bava's warped material, and they all fill in this world of supernatural murder to perfection. With its beautiful cinematography, its outstandingly gothic locations, its penchant for violence, and its spooky atmosphere in general, Baron Blood is a fantastic horror opus that has all of the amazing qualities that made Mario Bava such a household name among the genre and cult classic communities. The film is luscious to behold, and the violence and cruelty on display is rather cruel and unusual, yet at the same time beautifully Italian in that gothic and artistic sense. The supernatural elements of the film are outstandingly lensed and accomplished with expertise thanks to Bava and crew. The film fits perfectly next to Bava's other cinematic accomplishments, and it's just an entertaining story in general, with enough twists and turns to keep lovers of his films on the edge of their seats, begging and pleading for more. In the end, Baron Blood is a remarkable horror gem that simmers in its supernatural elements to produce a gothic wet dream that is as fun to experience as it is to get lost in. Simply put, it's Mario Bava-tastic. And there you have it, you fiendish ghouls. That is the just really awesome, atmospheric, and colorful, beautifully shot horror film that is Baron Blood. A really great film of Mario Bava's that is just as good as all of his other efforts. He really does an amazing job in the genre. That is why he is a legend. But guys, hope you like that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love hearing from you guys. But until then, I will see you all at the next movie review. Take care.